And welcome to day 1 of our 7-day Pilates challenge. Let's start with engaging the core. We're going to start on the ground with our hundreds. So start back on the ground, feet flat on the floor, knees pointing towards the ceiling, head starts rested, hands by your side. Go ahead and curl up chin to chest so your shoulder blades come to hover. Reach your arms long by your hips, palms face down at hip height. Go ahead, pump your arms up and down, keeping your arms straight as if they're slapping the surface of water and lifting. Arms reach just an inch or two above the hips and below the hips. Pump, 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 pump. Taking nice deep breaths as you do. Inhale for 4, exhale for 4. Option 2, lift the feet off the ground, shins parallel with the ceiling, knees bent. Working through the stability of the upper abs here. Each pump creates instability. Lifting the legs creates instability through the low abs. Option to extend the legs straight to a diagonal away from the torso. You can squeeze those legs together for inner thigh bonus work. And 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees in towards your chest. Rest your head briefly. Feet can come flat to the floor. We're going to go into single leg stretch. Bend your right knee into your chest and give it a hug. So to give it a hug, wrap your arms around it. Lift your shoulder blades off the ground. Option to extend the left leg long to hover over the ground. Now we're going to switch. Hug the left knee into your chest. Right leg extends long to the ground. And switch, and switch. Nice job. Alternating, keeping those shoulder blades high to keep the upper abs working, obliques working with every extension of the leg, and low abs working with the legs in the picture here. And 3, 2, 1, go ahead, rest your head, knees to your chest, and feet can go flat to the floor. We're going to take it to double straight leg stretch and bend your knees towards your chest. Extend your legs to the ceiling. Head gets to stay rested for this one. Toes pointed, legs squeezed together. Take your hands, push them down into the ground outside the hips. Lower your legs for 3 counts away from the torso and lift them for 1. Lower for 3, lift for 1. Keeping your low back glued to the ground is the most important thing here. We're activating the low abs as we do this movement. Low back push into the ground to keep those abs activated, belly button pulled down. On your next one, bend your knees to your chest. Bring those feet back down to the ground. We're going to go ahead and come to a seated position here. So sit nice and tall, extend your legs long in front of you, and spread your legs out just wider than shoulder width apart. We're going to take it to our seated saw. Arms reach to a T shape, long and wide. So left fingertips point left at shoulder height, right fingertips point right at shoulder height. Go ahead, take a big inhale, lift your crown of the head towards the ceiling. And on your exhale, twist your chest to the left. Right pinky reaches for left pinky toe. Come back through center, both arms wide. Inhale. Exhale, left pinky to right pinky toe. Inhale through center, keep going at your own pace. As we twist here, we're activating the obliques. And as we hinge forward and reach to the opposite pinky toe, we are stretching through the back side of the body. Good job. And 3, 2, 1, go ahead, plant your feet flat on the floor, knees bent towards the ceiling. Roll back onto your back once again, head rested. Reach your hands towards the ceiling. We're going to take it to a dead bug, activating the entire core wall. So, hands towards the ceiling, head stays rested. Keep your knees bent, feet lift off the ground, shins parallel to the ceiling. Opposite arm and opposite leg are going to extend away from the body. Left leg goes long, right leg or right arm reaches behind you. Everything comes back towards center. Right leg extends long, left leg reaches behind the head. Everything comes back towards center. Continue doing this, opposite arm, opposite leg. Always an option to do one limb at a time. Keeping your back glued to the ground the entire time. Taking nice deep breaths as you go. Dead bug activates the entire ab wall here. We're strengthening the back side of the body. You got this. And 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees to your chest, then set your feet down to the ground. We're gonna roll onto the front side of our body for our plank. You can take this plank against a wall with your hands placed on the wall in front of you, stepping your feet back, keeping a straight line from head to heels. From the ground position, we're gonna put our hands underneath our shoulders and then walk our hands a little bit wider than our shoulders. Come to your toes. Straight line from head to heels. The only thing touching the ground is hands and toes. Hold this position. Take some nice deep breaths. If this is a lot on the wrists, come down to the forearms, elbows directly beneath shoulders. Just breathe through it. Planks activate the entire ab wall. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your thighs. Everything nice in line. Pull your belly button into your spine. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And go ahead. Bring your knees back down to the ground or step away from your wall. You have done it. We went through our first workout for our 7-day Pilates challenge. Thanks so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed our quick little workout, and stay tuned for the rest of the days.